I think what has been happening is there has not been a lot of information flow and sensitization of our members, and also trust issues amongst ourselves in the diaspora. But I think we are at that time, or in this day and age, I think there is need for us to sensitize our members on the benefits of creating investment groups. To where they need to know that the power is in the numbers. It's economies of scale. So if we pull together, we have a stronger investment of financial muscle, so to speak, to where our impacts can be felt, and we can actually impact a lot of lives and create a lot of jobs by doing that. Now, not to say individual investment is a bad thing, but it's all about sensitizing our delegates and our members to understand that if we pull together and come together, we will have more of an impact, and that will be more of a diaspora, a direct diaspora investment. So I think we've seen smaller groups come up, and some of these groups have something to show and the benefits of coming together. So now we need to do that at a larger scale. To where we even not only concentrate on North America, meaning the US and Canada, but also engage the UK, the UAE, the Nordics, South Africa, and all of them, and let them understand the benefit of doing this. We can take an example of other diasporas, such as Ethiopia. Ethiopia set up a directorate of the diaspora affairs in 2002. This year, diaspora has surpassed Kenya as the biggest economy in the region, partly because of the impact of the diaspora investing as a bloc. So we need to cite such examples, then pick a leaf and apply the same. And if you look at the strides that Ethiopia have made, it's Uganda that has ensured stability in that region. Uganda has been more stable than Ethiopia. Ethiopia, less than 20 years ago, was hit by a serious drought, okay? And that has always been perennial. So Uganda is in a much better position to actually benefit from a diaspora that invests together. However, there are certain structures that we would like to see in place as well here in the country, because our statistics also show that out of every 5 diasporas that come to invest in Uganda, 3 end up going back after two years, meaning they fail. A few persevere and become successful, such as Great Burgers, the facility we are in, Sesako, another diaspora-owned business. But we need more of those. We need more of those to spring up, okay? So what we're trying to say is, most of these people lack where to go to get the information needed to have a sustainable business. After 2 years, this money is long gone that they have invested because they do not know how to navigate the system. We have the diaspora desks. We have one at Parliament, one at State House, one at the Investment Authority, one in Foreign Affairs. Our plea is to consolidate all of them, because if you have 5 different diaspora desks, where are you going to go for what? You know? But if we consolidate all of them into a directorate of diaspora affairs, knowing it's a one-stop shop center, okay? Focusing on diaspora issues and how this country can help diasporans succeed. I think that would help with information flow, sensitizing our diasporans, and therefore creating a platform for diasporans to actually grow and develop the investor confidence that is needed for them to have belief in our economy that you can actually invest in Uganda and you can actually make money. And we'll even have a bigger impact if we invest as a group. But we have to champion that as you know. I would like to sit after 2 years in 2019 and say, you know what? I'm part of the success story of an investment club embracing the entire diaspora. we had a conversation with the head of state last week, and this was a main item on some of the issues we were discussing and the direction we would like to map out. Okay, we would like to see a more proactive government seeking input and participation of the diaspora. That's what I would like to champion. There are other things that are already in the process that will transition into the next term, which is issues of dual citizenship, which we should be seeing happening in Miami. It's been a long time coming. The law itself saw the day of light in 2009. However, we still had some things to tweak in there, such as the grace period within which one becomes a US citizen and automatically they cease to be a Ugandan citizen. What happens in between before they get their Ugandan citizenship back? Does that mean their land now becomes a leasehold from an ownership standpoint? What cracks are there? What loopholes are there? Does one stand a chance of losing their property and whatnot? So those are some of the things that we're trying to cover up. That way it's a solid law. But for starters, we are very happy that government is working with us. Would like to see, currently it's $480 to apply for dual citizenship. If it's a family of 8, that's a sting right there. So it wouldn't hurt if we said, hey, you know what? Maybe we can drop it to 200, maybe 250, but at least an amount that is not too strenuous on one's paycheck. So it's to where even if I have a family of 10, I still wouldn't feel the impact. Okay, so we'd like to see a reduction in those fees. Then we have the issue of the national IDs. Everything today is now transitioning to national IDs. To where conducting business, national IDs are going to be, the document of preference. So how do we get the diaspora on board without someone having to board a plane and come back to Uganda to get one? So Miami, again, is going to be a platform where we shall have a lot of Ugandans in one place where you can knock them out and get them signed up. Then the issue of SIM cards. A lot of people, not only the US and Canadian diasporas, do use their phones to conduct business. You have the UAE, you have the UK, you have the South Africa, like I mentioned again. We are thinking about those diasporas too. So when you cut them off, now a lot of people are going to be affected. And so is the economy, by the way. So interrupting that service itself is a costly move. So the issue is, can we not extend it beyond August 31st? We've engaged on that. We spoke to the Honorable Prime Minister and Internal Affairs and NIRA and UCC. So I'm glad that all these entities are coming together and working with us to try and see how best we can help our diasporas. Main point is, not only is the focus on North America and Canada, we are also a voice for the other diasporas as well, because now this affects all of us. We cannot be selfish and say it's only just the US and Canada. No. That's not the way to go about it. So that is what I'm setting out to do and accomplish, so that even come 2021, we have Ugandans that can vote in the diaspora. Why not? Other countries have done it. Southern Sudan had a referendum. People had to participate and they were not in there, We have Rwanda and all of them, that are rolling out such programs. Why can't we do it? We can surely do it. Then we would like to see a voice for all diasporans as well, be it in parliament, but somewhere have a voice. Monday Atigo doesn't have to come the only 2 times he comes into the country to tackle some of these issues. There has to be a rep that day in, day out, that's their job. Our sisters that are being tortured and killed, in UAE, that is a diplomatic issue. How can our government engage them? How can authorities there protect these girls? Okay, someone has to be out there hounding the responsible parties to do what? To follow up.